is January 15th, 2026, and it wasn't the worst day possible. Now, unfortunately, what I consider my depressive episodes, I don't know if that's what they actually are, that's just the closest term I think that can come close to it, to describing what it is. It's still in full force. I did virtually nothing today. I meant to do a lot of homework. I did no homework, and I still have a lot of things due, which isn't going to be fun to deal with, but hopefully I'll deal with that tomorrow. Um, yeah, so today kind of sucked, but um, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I probably have, but one of my classes I'm required to participate in on campus events. And if I join a club, I only have to participate in 5 instead of 10. So I joined a club. Yes, I know that's probably a terrible idea, but in my defense, it's a Taekwondo club. And I used to do Taekwondo for like 2.5 years. I made it pretty decently in there. I wasn't the best at anything, really, but I wasn't bad necessarily. So hopefully it'll go well. It's on the same day as my classes, which works out really, really well for me. Um, so that's a good thing. It means I only have to attend 5 extra credit events outside of class, which I still think is stupid. I will be honest, I think it's dumb. I don't like it. It's stupid that I have to do this or I will fail a class. Just thinking that is stupid. I still think that the numbers that they are saying are dumb. They're saying like, "Oh, yeah, those students that get involved in on-campus events, they tend to do better in class." And it's like, do you think that they do better because they are committing time to the school and you can see that because they're going to events? Or do you think that they're doing better because they're going to events? Because, like, those are vastly different things, right? They're thinking, oh, if you go to events, you're better at school. That's not how this works. That's not how it works at all. But that's kind of how they're framing it. And I think that's dumb. But, what do I know? I'm barely out of high school. What do I know? Nothing. But I still think it's dumb. But I'm actually really excited to get back into Taekwondo. I think part of the reason why the depressive episodes or whatever they actually are have been hitting like so hard is because I have like no routine. I have no routine. I have nothing to do. I have a nighttime routine, right? And this is part of the nighttime routine, right? I let this upload while I go brush my teeth and then I finish uploading this and that's my nighttime routine, right? But I don't have like a week to week routine and I haven't really, right? We had church on Sundays and then church Wednesday nights, and the Wednesday night one is 50-50. The church one is like 75% of the time, right? So it's not like a consistent thing. So hopefully this will help. Who knows? It's definitely going to be different because I do ITF and they are not ITF. So it's going to be a learning curve. They're going to have different requirements for me. I'm going to be confused the whole time, but if I have to start over at white belt, that's just what I'll have to do. I'm still keeping my ITF belt though. I'm not giving up my blue belt. All right, I earned that thing. There was blood, sweat, and tears, and an urgent care visit for that belt. I'm not leaving that behind. But who knows? That doesn't start until I think next week or the week after. But hopefully that kind of routine will help. Hopefully getting into the routine of classes will help as well, but I just really want to not be in this funk of I want to do stuff but I don't do stuff, and it's like I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, I need to go do this, I need to go do this, I need to go do this, and then never actually doing it. So I'm hoping that by having the peer pressure of people existing near me, I'm hoping that will help me a lot. It should. It typically does. I think that's how I do so good in college. I just make a friend in every class, and then like I just teach them, and then I retain what I teach. So hopefully I'll be able to find that this semester. It's gonna be a very weird semester for me, but hopefully it's starting to look a little bit on the upside. So let's hope that it continues that way.